Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with the second episode in our coverage of Domina. So the game should have already released, alongside episode 1. In episode 2, I'm continuing on. I'm still playing through. I can't stop because I can't save. So we're just rolling on through. We've had some decent success so far. None of our guys have died, if I can recall. We're slowly building up a couple of elite fighters, and then we'll start working on some of our lesser guys. And we've got a new event. So our husband's wrist is adorned with a new piece of jewelry whose value far exceeds your reach. There are few who could afford such a piece. It can only have come from the legate's wife or the magistrate's wife. Steal it and sell it. That's an interesting one. We can confront one of them, but that seems like a pretty bad idea. Or we can leave it alone and say, who cares? I'm going to leave it alone, to be honest. You decide to ignore the obvious signs that your husband is an adulterous whore, and you go on with your life. You are not bitter, not at all. Alright, so we said that Antonius, after winning that last fight, was going to get some upgrades. So let's heal him up first. And I think we're going to get him to at least the Secular Shield. And let's get him some slightly better gear here. I'm going to get him all the way to that pauldron there. Because that one looks cool with the black. And let's get him the dead man's face. We'll get you a real Gladius. And let's see. At least like a decent skirt and some decent greaves. Cool. So he's ready to actually fight. And that means that Bulbus is probably next up. He's actually really not that good. I could sell him. I might do that. Yeah, I'll take the money. They're not going to like that, but he's just not that good. Let's make sure we stay on top of this stuff. Mr. Agent, what have you been up to? Go ahead and spy on that magistrate for me. And I think we have some secrets to sell you. Very nice. Architect, what have you been doing? Ooh, okay, so we got to fight. Our first non-Thrakes on Thrakes fight. So this is a Murmillo. He's dual-wielding wooden Gladiuses. Doesn't hit very hard, but he's probably very quick. Let's see. Interesting that Antonius is already valued higher than Virginius. We might give this one to Virginius, although I wish I had the time to equip one of these guys better, because this would be a decent fight for them to take on. Yeah, I'll give this one to you, man. You should have this one pretty well in hand. He's dodgy, but he doesn't hit very hard. And he can't take a hit either. Alright, so we're just going to destroy this guy, basically. Oh, he has hit me hard, but we got him. Yeah, he did a lot more damage than I thought there, but I sort of misjudged how quick he would be. He actually was very, very fast with those attacks. So let's see, 164. He would actually be worth keeping around. He would actually not be too bad as a Thrakes. He's not very evasive. He's very aggressive and defensive. So he's just going to be a really aggressive Thrakes, essentially. Let's give you just the basic gear. And we'll put you in one of the training stalls. You're the new guy. Maximus. He's really dodgy, so I don't think he's going to be a very good Thrakes. We'll keep him, though, because he's got decent max HP. And so we'll basically just let him sort of run in place in our dojo for a while, and maybe turn him into a Ready Arius or a Murmillo down the line. Alright, let's go ahead and sell that secret. I think you're probably going to need to lay low for a little bit. He's a man. Okay, well, yeah, we'll let that get a little bit more on the green side. We could probably do one more and get away with it, so I'll do that. Architect, keep working on training stations for me. 148, I'm actually going to free you. No, I'm going to sell you for 9. 158, you're not too bad. And you actually wouldn't be a terrible Thrakes either. So you know what? Congratulations, you're getting promoted. Okay, and I think you can fit in there. Yeah. So what about our stars here? I think they could use some upgrades. Yeah, give him that. That looks good. How about a better helmet? Let's go up to Death's Helm. And I think the rest of your gear is decent. Let's actually get him I think that's a comma. I think it's pronounced comma. For 100. That's a pretty expensive upgrade, but it's the best weapon that the Thrace can have. So I think it's worth it. And that'll probably be all he gets for now. Let's see, 16, 16, and 19. Do we have anybody that can stand against that? I forgot to heal Virginius. Whoops. Let's see, Selenius, or Salius, excuse me. Salius, could you take him? I don't know that you could. His weapon is decent. He's got pretty solid armor. That would be a really, really true test of my ability as a player. I'm going to decline that one. We've got plenty of clout with the Legate. That one's just not in my favor. Okay, let's go ahead and sell that to the Magistrate. And we need to let him lie low for a little bit. Architect, start gathering some stones for me. And yeah, you're super dodgy. We don't want you to be a Thrax, so you just stay down here for now. Same goes for you. And I don't think that I've given my Doctoria a task lately. Let's see, what about our skills? Can I give you guys a new one yet? No. Well, you'll get, excuse me, Shield Steward. That's a pretty common card I've found, so I'll give that to him. Does not require food or water. Interesting. Not that that's really a problem. Speaking of those, I'll buy them. And everybody's pretty pleased, I think. Thanks to the Bard, so I don't really need to do anything with that. I think next we're going to work on... Yeah, we'll do the Apothecary so that we heal faster. And I keep forgetting to heal this guy. I'm so sorry, man. Here, have a bunch of wine. Maybe that'll take the edge off. But yeah, I keep forgetting to upgrade him. He's of Rome, so I kind of like having him in that gear. Man, I don't think the Legate likes... This is actually the Magistrate. I don't think he likes me very much. Because that is one hell of a fight. We don't want that one. Maybe if there was a lion running around loose, I would, you know, let one of my guys try to survive that, but... Let's see. Disarming or... No, polearm defense is super critical. We haven't faced a Ready Arius yet, and I would love to get that research done before we have to. The wives of the Legate and Magistrate organize individual festivals for the Metralia, seeking a slave girl to be sacrificed for the ritual beating and banishment. That seems like a terrible festival. Offer them to both houses. Yeah, they have their own slaves. Get your own slaves. They're both disappointed and they make no secret of it. Well, piss off. Go ahead and spy on the Magistrate for me. We're going to get our... You know what? Here. I'll send you some wine. How about that? That'll make you feel a little bit better about it. Virginius has appealed for release. To what virtue can I appeal? To you, one who's without virtues. If only he's going to kill himself? Nah, man. Come on, dude. I'll give you some more wine. You drink your problems away. Gotta slap the bag a little bit. So he's actually pretty decent level. He's actually really catching up to Salius of Batavia. Alright, I'd like to get one of these guys into a fight. Maybe we should do like a... Let's take a look at a pit fight, maybe. He's got 3 victories. Of course this dude's a badass. Never mind. The pit fights, the rewards aren't that great for pit fights, so you don't want like your best fighters fighting in them. Alright, so we got some secrets to sell to the legate. Let's keep those coming. And then we'll work on... Deep breathing is actually pretty good because it gives you like a passive health regen. Not that fights really last long enough to make that a big deal. I'm actually going to go mindfulness so I can equip more cards on these guys. I don't really have that many to equip, but yeah. I should probably also, when he's done with the apothecary, I should probably get the hot coals down so they train agility faster. Speaking of, you need to work on your strength a bit more, because strength is going to let you hit harder. And are you sort of the same? No, your strength is actually coming along just fine. He returns from spying. Let's go ahead and sell that secret. And then we will, of course, maybe send him back out one more time. So when we're ready, we can take on a champion. I don't think we're ready for any of these guys yet. We'll probably wait until he's at least in like the 20s. Like level 20 or roughly around there across the board. Just because I'm not sure if it's always the same, but the first mission, or the first champion you generally fight, it's like a 3-on-1 against the champion, but he has a two-handed sword, and anybody that you're not controlling will die very, very quickly to it. So it's better if you can just face him one-on-one with your best guy. So we have some secrets to sell to the legate. And you're probably going to need to hang out for a little bit. Person of interest, yeah, let's let that cool down. Alright, so what is this? 15, 15, and 20. He does not hit very hard, though. He's got a wooden trident. I think you have a chance of defeating him. My concern is that he's actually got pretty solid defense, but his armor actually is not very good. He does not hit that hard either. He's got very little health. We're going to take this one on, but it could go pretty poorly for us. These guys, again, in my opinion, are probably the best class in the game, just because of the reach advantage that they have. But I find that if you can block their initial attacks and then just sort of spam attack very close, you can generally win like that. So basically, he's going to thrust once, block it, and then just get in there and bash the crap out of him is the best way to handle it. 134. Grant you your freedom. 125, you are gone as well. Alright, well, we got money for upgrades. Let's grab some upgrades. I think you deserve a better shield. You also need to be healed a bit. Let's get you at least to the Roman Centurion shield. And let's see, 56 gold for a 2 defense upgrade. I don't know if that's worth it. Wow, and then 101 for a 1 defense upgrade. I think we'll leave you right there for now. And I guess you can get an upgrade too. Do something like that. There we go. So he's pretty solid as well now. How are you doing? Looks like you've shaken your tail. So let's spy on the legate a bit. You're still working on that apothecary. A fugitive was found near your villa by one of your guards. He's armed for battle, but weary from drink. Your guard took him captive, and the slave now rests in the lettuce. Both the magistrate and the legate claim to have a quarrel with the man. Claim that he's stolen from me and keep him as a gladiator. They're not going to like that. But apparently he's already dressed for battle, and this is, like, these events are a great way to get different classes before you've unlocked the research for them. So I'm actually going to try it, and maybe we'll get a Ready Arius or Murmillo or something. they don't like that, of course. They don't like anything. So I think here we're going to go with disarming weapons. Who did we get? This guy. Of course he's a Thrakes. Valgius. He's not bad, though. He's not a bad character. He's a terrible, terrible Thrakes, though. Could I potentially... I wish you could change classes. That's something I don't think you can do. And he would be an amazing Murmillo. Or not Murmillo, excuse me. He would be an amazing Retiarius because he's super dodgy. Well, I guess we're going to have like the world's dodgiest Thrakes. I don't have any money to upgrade him right now. But you know what? I can spare 15 for a real weapon at least. And I should probably get you a training stall. Pompeius, are you better than... I can't pronounce that. Papirianus. Papirianus of Africa. Actually, you guys are like identical. Let's see. Let's go ahead and sell that. And how are you doing? I'll have you spy, but then you're probably going to have to lay low again for a little bit. I kind of want him to get some real training in. I guess we'll just put him over here for now. What kind of cards do we have, by the way? A weapon steward. I can give these guys those cards, but I'll give it to him, I guess. None of these... I want to give them, like, the really good cards. Because you only get so many. Alright, so we have a secret to sell to the legate. Oh, I have a couple, apparently. There we go. You probably need to... yeah. Cool your jets for a little bit. We have not bought food or water in a while. So we should probably stay on top of that. And I think we'll be able to get one more battle in this episode. I hope. Doctori, what are you doing right now? Nothing? I'm gonna go aim defense and then critical strike. Alright. So, how are you doing? I think you can go out again. I should probably spy on the legate because the magistrate is less pleased with me at the moment. But yeah, just through spamming those two spying missions, you can pretty much keep these guys on, or stay on their good side without any further effort on your part. Cornelius, he's not bad at all. His gear is not that great. Oh, he's actually got the best sword though. So I'm wondering, Salius, could you handle him? Let's see how they stack up. He's got much higher levels. You hit slightly harder. Let's see. 77 damage absorption. We've got way better gear. I think we can win this. It's going to be close though. This will be a good test. But yeah, his gear is far superior. Well, that ended pretty quickly. He just didn't have enough armor to soak those hits. And we got some more potential gladiators. So let's see. 173. Not bad. You're going to be a terrible Thrakes though. So we'll keep him around. Probably turn him into a Retiarius or Murmillo. And then what about you? 163. You could actually be just about any class. He's not that evasive though. So I don't know. Maybe a Retiarius just because they do have shields so he can turtle a little bit. But he wouldn't be a terrible Thrakes either. Yeah, he could pretty much be anything. Although Murmillo with that much turtling might be a bad idea. Let's get our hero patched up. And do we get any other cards for that? Shield Breaker. Hell yeah. Give that to you. He's going to bust through those shields. I think, did that say 300 or 3,000%? Either way, damn. Alright, so what did you do? No, you need to lay low. We'll go ahead and sell that secret. And then you finish your job, right? Yeah. So, build me one more training station. And I was going to upgrade somebody, but it looks like we'll deal with this first. Your guards have found a pair of slaves trying to sneak past your road after having stolen grapes from a nearby vineyard. They both tell the same story. They were about their master's business, and that being short of coin, he demanded they steal the fruit if they could not purchase any for a fair price. You recognized their mark as that of your competitor and believe them to be telling the truth. So we can have them returned, knowing that they'll be put to death. We can burn off the competitor's mark and put our own on them and sell them, or hand them over to the magistrate. I mean, I feel bad because these guys are probably going to end up dead no matter what I do. I wish there was one where you could just like keep them as gladiators. I'll just click that option every time. But I don't see a way, like I don't see the kind and gentle-hearted way out of this one. Like, they're going to end up with a terrible fate no matter what I do. So let's try to get on the magistrate's good side. Maybe he won't kill them. Oh, yeah, he killed them. And the competitor escapes justice. I mean, why couldn't we do more to discredit him with that? Let's see. That's a lot for not that large an upgrade. To be honest, none of these are like huge upgrades. Actually, heavy greaves are +3, and it's only 7 gold, well, 14 gold in total. So that's actually a very worthy upgrade. So you're actually pretty well kitted out. How are you doing? Let's get you to at least Death's Helm. And we could probably do a little bit better on the armor as well. You know what? We'll get you the better sword. How about that? There we go. That's a little bit better at least. And there's the extreme greaves. I think they just go down to the feet. We don't need those quite yet. Antonius, how are you doing, man? You actually have pretty terrible armor. Let's do... I really can't afford much beyond this, so... we'll leave it at that for now, but I'll try to upgrade him a bit further when I have the funds. So our next fight is actually a ways away. Gather some stones for me. What are you doing right now? Nothing? Nothing as usual? Damn, I can't afford the critical strike right now. Go deep breathing. A little bit of passive healing is never a bad thing. Oh, we forgot food. Okay. There we go. Gotta stay on top of that. One thing I've noticed is that food tends to go a lot quicker than water for some reason. So if you find that the bard is doing his job too well, like for example, I think most of these guys are very, very pleased at the moment. What you can do is get rid of him and get the farmer guy who basically turns 1 water into 4 food. And if you upgrade him, he can do more and more food. Because you see, like, I've got almost 600 water and only 60 food, so that is one thing to consider. Start maybe digging hot coal pits, because that'll allow them to train agility faster. And give me more food, because we're already low. Hopefully that, yeah, 2 days, so the fight's not too far. We'll probably wait until after the fight to get the critical strike, and then from there we'll get Murmillos. Let's go net defense. That's not a bad idea. So 1 more day. Save us from being broke. This dude is a badass. That is the, I think, the second best or the best helmet a Thrakes can have. Let's see how our best guys stack up. I imagine it's not going to be a very favorable comparison. They have the same chest armor. I think his leg armor is better too. Interesting. No, my defense is better for whatever reason. Maybe my shield is a lot better. The legs could be better as well, but I think that skirt is better than what I have. So 73, 74, we hit about the same. I've got better health. I can destroy shields pretty easily as well. I'm just concerned that he is going to hit like a truck, especially with his attack level. Let's do it. I mean, if we lose him, our next guy steps up. And, oh, this episode's going to run a little bit long, but oh well. Okay. I'll try to play this one smart. Damn, he is quick. The thing is, I can't roll yet. Oh, man. I probably should have surrendered there or something, but there goes Salius, our best guy. Alright, well, we're going to end it here, so thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Domina with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for episode 3.